Geometric algorithmic shortcuts refers to recurring patterns in geometry that appear consistently across various natural phenomena and scientific disciplines. These patterns often manifest as specific shapes, such as ellipses, which frequently emerge when diagramming energy reactions in vacuum environments. The prevalence of elliptical patterns has led to their association with concepts like infinity and the afterlife in various cultures and belief systems. Proponents of this theory suggest that our universe itself may be structured according to thermodynamic reaction patterns or even anthropomorphic designs. This concept is closely related to sacred geometry, which proposes that certain geometric shapes and proportions have spiritual or cosmic significance. Believers in geometric algorithmic shortcuts point to examples like the golden ratio and Fibonacci sequence, which appear repeatedly in nature and art. Some theorists argue that these recurring patterns are evidence of an underlying mathematical structure to reality, possibly indicating intelligent design. The idea has gained traction among those who seek to bridge the gap between science and spirituality, offering a potential explanation for the order observed in the universe. Researchers in fields such as physics, biology, and cosmology have noted similar geometric patterns emerging in their respective areas of study. While mainstream science remains skeptical, some scientists acknowledge the intriguing nature of these recurring patterns and continue to investigate their potential significance. The Georgia Guidestones refer to a mysterious granite monument erected in 1980 in Elbert County, Georgia. Commissioned by an anonymous individual or group using the pseudonym R.C. Christian, the monument features 10 guidelines inscribed in 8 modern languages. These guidelines include controversial directives like maintaining the world population under 500 million and uniting humanity with a living new language. The monument's astronomical alignments, including a central stone with a hole pointing to Polaris, suggest its creators possessed advanced knowledge of celestial movements. Some theorists believe the Guidestones were created by members of a secret society aiming to establish a new world order, citing similarities between the pseudonym R.C. Christian and Christian Rosenkreutz, the alleged founder of the Rosicrucian order. Proponents of this theory point to the monument's population control message and calls for a world court as evidence of a globalist agenda. Others view the Guidestones as a well-intentioned attempt to guide humanity towards a sustainable future, created by forward-thinking individuals concerned about overpopulation and environmental degradation. The precise astronomical alignments and multilingual inscriptions could indicate the creators intended the monument to survive a potential global catastrophe and guide survivors in rebuilding civilization. A time capsule of unknown contents is believed to be buried beneath the monument, adding another layer of intrigue to its purpose and origins. The Georgia Guidestones have sparked numerous debates about their true meaning and the identity of their creators, remaining a source of fascination and controversy for over 4 decades. The Guidestones were destroyed in 2022 after the messages were deemed offensive by the local council.
Like this video and subscribe to Maker.
Ghost condensate refers to a theoretical quantum field with unusual properties that challenges conventional physics. This concept proposes the existence of particles with negative kinetic energy, contradicting standard physical principles. Proponents argue that ghost condensate could explain cosmic inflation, the rapid expansion of the early universe, without requiring dark energy. The theory suggests ghost condensate might mediate a hypothetical fifth fundamental force, potentially accounting for certain gravitational anomalies. Some physicists believe ghost condensate could be the source of dark energy, explaining the accelerated expansion of the universe. The negative kinetic energy associated with ghost condensates aligns with observations of cosmic acceleration, attributed to dark energy. This theory offers a novel approach to reconciling quantum mechanics with general relativity, addressing long-standing issues in theoretical physics. Researchers point to the theory's potential to solve multiple cosmological puzzles simultaneously as evidence of its validity. The ghost radio of Arizona refers to mysterious radio transmissions reported in the state's remote desert areas. Listeners claim to hear unexplained broadcasts including old music, unintelligible languages, and distress calls from long-lost pilots. Some radio enthusiasts have recorded cryptic Morse code messages, such as, "They are watching," from unknown sources. Theories suggest these transmissions may be linked to the residual energy of Arizona's numerous ghost towns. Proponents of the phenomenon point to the concept of atmospheric skip, where radio waves bounce off the ionosphere, as a partial explanation for distant broadcasts. Some researchers propose a connection between the ghost radio and other paranormal hotspots like Skinwalker Ranch. The idea of electronic voice phenomenon, where spirits allegedly imprint voices on electronic devices, has been applied to explain these ghostly transmissions. Skeptics argue that the broadcasts could be remnants of Cold War-era number stations or elaborate hoaxes. This entry refers to a theory that an ancient race of extraordinarily tall giant humanoids once inhabited Earth. Proponents point to various ancient texts mentioning giants, such as the Nephilim in the Bible, or the Jotun in Norse mythology. Archaeological reports from the 19th and 20th centuries claim discoveries of oversized human bones in places like Ohio, Tennessee, Turkey, and China. Some theorists believe the Smithsonian Institution has concealed or destroyed evidence of giant skeletons to maintain mainstream scientific narratives. The existence of Gigantopithecus, a 9.8-foot-tall extinct primate, is sometimes cited as evidence that nature can produce giant humanoid creatures. Believers in ancient giants often interpret megalithic structures and large ancient artifacts as proof of a race of beings much larger than modern humans. Some researchers propose that giants could explain certain archaeological mysteries, such as the transportation and placement of massive stone blocks in ancient constructions. Folklore and oral traditions from various cultures worldwide that include stories of giants are seen by some as preserving historical memories of these beings. Giant skeletons photographs refer to alleged images of human remains of extraordinary size, often claimed to be evidence of a race of giants that once inhabited Earth. These photographs typically depict archaeological excavations or museum displays featuring skeletal remains many times larger than those of average humans. Some of these photographs gained widespread attention in the early 20th century, appearing in newspapers and magazines as purported scientific discoveries. Believers argue that the consistent appearance of giant myths across diverse cultures worldwide suggests a factual basis for the existence of such beings. Certain images show people standing next to or holding enormous skulls, femurs, or other skeletal parts, providing a sense of scale to emphasize their massive size. Advocates of the theory cite historical accounts from explorers and settlers who claim to have encountered giant bones or living giants in remote areas. Some researchers propose that these giant skeletons could be evidence of an advanced prehistoric civilization that has been largely forgotten or deliberately hidden. Critics argue that many of these photographs are hoaxes created through photo manipulation or clever staging of props and perspective tricks,